Hey guys, Account Second here, just showing you off my Mac laptop, Mac and laptop that I'm gonna have to use for NASCAR Pokemon Cup Series from now on, as a part of the new room renovations. I'm just showing you a little bit, what a little taste of it. Yeah, I know I'm going in a dizzy direction. I know that, but I'm just showing you little bits and pieces of the new room. That's incredible. It took us for a week or two to finish, and I'm really liking it. And it's yeah, I really like the new room. So anyway, this right here is the laptop I'm gonna have to use for NASCAR NR Channel 3 races, Pokemon Cup Series races. And as you see right here, I'm using iMovie now to edit instead of Windows Movie Maker. A long time I've used Windows Movie Maker, but now it doesn't have it on Apple, obviously, so now I have to use their editing software included. That's iMovie. So here it is. I'm editing right now signups for the signups video for season 11. Of the Pokemon Cup series. I'm still in the editing process right now. It might take a while for the video to be posted when if I know how to render and all that. Just trying to get used to iMovie flies in my freaking room. I cannot. Wow. So sorry about that. Anyway, this is the editing software I'm using for NASCAR Pokemon Cup races. iMovie. It's gonna take us for a little while, a little longer to do races than before. Like Movie Maker was just simple, but now here's just a little bit more things you have to do in iMovie to make even a simple movie. So anyway, I did a little bit more testing on tracks. I did an update video earlier. I did a first update video letting you know about this move for the Pokemon Cup series. I did test a couple tracks right now. Yeah, today they were working pretty fine except for some slow load times. The load times for the track were pretty slow, and they're a lot longer than Windows, so I'm gonna have to get used to it. They do load, but they would take a very long time to load. Yeah, unfortunately, so it'll take a long time for me to load up the track just to even start in the race, and even before we even get to start and go into the race and accelerate over to timing, and we get the race for you up. So yeah, then I would have to screen record the race. I don't have Fraps. Fraps doesn't work on Mac, so I'm gonna have to use QuickTime screen recorder for the races until I find a. Maybe I could find a good screen recorder that's equivalent to Fraps or Hypercam to shoot video. But for now, I'm gonna stick right to the Pokemon to good old QuickTime, pretty much. So yeah, good old QuickTime player. Anyway, I'm just editing right now a signups video. It's not going to be out today. It might be out. It might be not out for a couple days, if not a week or two. I'm still editing in the process. Like I said, we will continue with the last races of season 10. I hope to get the signups by the end of the season, end of season 10, and so I do have a bit of problems with Archdown 3. The first time I booted up, I was able to load Opponent Manager, but the second time I wasn't able to. It took me to a black screen, freezing black screen. It never got me out of the black screen. So that's a big problem right now. I'm gonna have to reinstall and install Entertown 3 every time just to give you guys just to give the names out, just to put down the driver names, and that's a big problem I'm facing. And on top of that, I don't have a points manager for Mac, so I'm going to have to use the default points for Entertown 3. However, we are using the chase grid points format, so wins do matter. The drivers with the most wins will get in the chase. If we have less than 16 winners before the chase begins, before race 20, we're going to have a 30 race season. This is again going to be a 30 race season for season 11. I'm just letting you know in advance. We're still doing a 30 race season for season 10, from season 10 on to season 11, and that's because I want to have time, well, pretty much to edit stuff, and it's going to take a little longer, and I really don't have a lot of time to do. So season 11 is going to be 30 races like season 10. Season 10. Also, yeah, there are some tracks I did test and they didn't work on Mac. They worked on PC, but they didn't work on Mac. So far, I ran into this problem: three tracks: Montreal, New York City, and Circuit of Americas. I wasn't planning to have those two tracks, Circuit of Americas and New York City, return to Season 11 anyway. But Montreal, I do have other Montreal track files, so hopefully those can work on Mac, unlike the one FSC that's called Montreal FSC. That's not going to work on Mac, so I'm going to have to use another Montreal track. I do have two others, and hopefully one of them, or maybe, well, one of them at least works, hopefully. So I've done testing on some of the other tracks, and they've been successful. Um, Again, the only big problem facing is Opponent Manager. It just when I click on it, the screen blacks out. It doesn't load. It freezes like every time I open Opponent Manager, but that doesn't happen when I install it right off the bat. And yeah, that is really really stupid. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm always stuck with that. So anyway, I will try my best to do Pokemon Cup here on a Mac with iMovie and stuff. I might have to edit some of them. But anyway, this is just letting you know that, this is just letting you know that the testing is going on pretty well so far for Pokemon Cup series, and it's gone a little better than I expected. But the only problem is that mentioned with the opponent manager and stuff. The option setting is also not also that setting, so I will try to have to edit stuff. It'll take a while for us to edit other things in Air Channel 3 just to make it ready for the race, ready for Season 11. So hopefully, um, yeah, I'll try that my best to do it. So anyway, oh wow, sorry about that. Anyway, I think we might have another update video soon if I'm done with the testing. If it's done, and I'll let you know probably on that update video if it's completely successful, and when signups will be posted if I can edit this in time. So anyway, the races will continue to be posted on Pichu London, the remaining Season 10 races on Pichu London. So anyway, this is the account second here, and I'll see you later.